So this is very hard to understand. It's very hard to understand, but it's very important to understand. Every month that you're born in has a sign, right? It sounds very goyish, but it's not very goyish. If you open up any siddur, right, to the bracha of Tal or Masha Baruch Hu Gashem, you will see that it talks about every single mazel. Every single mazel. Now, I'm born in the mazel of Tammuz. Tammuz is a sartan. Sartan is like a crab, which is in water. So my sign, right, sounds goyish, is water, is mayim. Now there are certain midos that are in that month. There are certain behaviors that are in that month. And then there's certain behaviors, there's a Leo, right, we call it our mazel tle, we call it a Hebrew name, but actually that's how the Aries, all these things are translated from art. Now, but Lemaisa, it says, that Klal Yisrael is not totally in mazel. We have the power to go above our mazel. So what are these mazolim? What is this all about? So every single month has certain natures: anger, patience, love, cheapness, open-handedness. I mean, I'm sure some of you know about signs, right? So when HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it's very interesting, it's very deep, it's very interesting. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu puts your soul into this world, so you have a certain trip you need to take. Because of your Gilgul, because of your Tikkun, you have to come to this world. Let's say last time you stole from somebody. Let's say last time you were very cheap. So now you're going to come back in the mazel of being very cheap. And you have to rise above it. Now a Jew can rise above his mazel because he has Torah and he has Tefillah. And Avraham Avinu, this is Judaism. Avraham Avinu, when Hashem went to him and said, you're going to have a child, the Torah says he took Avraham Avinu above, he took him outside, took him above the stars. Because in the month that Avraham Avinu was born, he was an Akar. He could not have children. So Hashem had to take him above his mazel. There's a whole thesis on this. So each one of us is born in a certain mazel. And left alone, that's who you're going to be. Cheap, loving, out there. Each one has its own thing. But because we have Torah, because we have mitzvahs, we're able to go above that mazel. But in that mazel is our test. So Hashem takes the neshama and he says, okay, this guy needs a tikkun. He needs to be born in Tammuz. For him to make this trip through life and give him the ability to overcome what he did wrong last time that he's here this time, we got to give him the tools. The tools for this neshama to accomplish what it needs to take is it must be born with the midos of Tammuz. This one, the midos of Tishrei. This one, the midos of Adar, which is a water sign. And every single person is placed in the mazel of that month. But the mazel in the 13th month is untouchable. So a child that's born in Adar Sheni, you can't give him an ayin hara. And it's brought down that I believe it was Moshe Rabbeinu was born in the 13th month. He was Zayin Adar. That's what it was. When Haman was a sorcerer. Haman was brilliant in using the stars. Haman tried to destroy Klal Yisrael because Moshe Rabbeinu was born on Zayin Adar. He was born on Zayin Adar, he died on Zayin Adar. So he used ayin hara. It's put down in the Medrash and Esther. He tried all his stuff to affect the mazel of Adar to destroy us. What he didn't know was that Moshe Rabbeinu was born in Zayin Adar Sheni. And therefore, he could not affect Moshe Rabbeinu's mazel. He could not connect his kishuf, whatever that he was doing, because he didn't know that Moshe Rabbeinu was born in the second month. So everything is set. Everything, HaKadosh Baruch Hu sets everything up. That you're born in that month is not an accident, you just happen to be born in that month. And in that month, you have the koiches to overcome. He gives you the weapons to overcome what you need to do in this world.